So we wanted to know first, like, who inspired you to take, or what inspired you to take this career path?
Oh, okay. That's a good question. My father owned his own brokerage firm, like your uncle, and that was in Iowa. He had his own real estate company. That's for one. And then my mom was a really successful realtor in Santa Monica, and I had always owned restaurants and owned Italian restaurants, but they both inspired me to get my license. It took me a long time because I was like, well, I've got great restaurants, I have a great career. So finally I did. I said, okay, I got my license, and yeah. So my parents.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you love what you do and why?
I love what I do. I love the fact that I can raise my 2 daughters, make my own schedule. There's no ceiling to the limit of what I can make with my income. And I'm not working with a corporate company. Although Coldwell Banker is one of the largest corporate companies, but I'm my own boss. I love it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any advice for someone like us who wants to have like the similar career path?
Yeah, for sure. Don't get in it for the money because you think you're going to make money. That's if that's the only reason you're in it, I would say find a different career. You have to be very passionate about what you do. You need to know the inventory. You need to have reserves. You need to have some money to get into it. You have to be highly motivated. A good people person. You're a problem solver. You solve problems. I don't know. That's I could go on and on about that. Honestly.
Right. When you were our age, did you know that you wanted to do this?
Nope, I didn't.
Did you like want to do anything else when you were younger?
Yeah, I wanted to own a publishing company. Yeah.
That's cool.
I did. Fine art photography.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, in New York.
Oh, you already had it set.
Yeah, I did. And I actually worked there.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
When did you move back here?
My dad died. So he went into a coma, and then so I had to leave New York suddenly. So I never got to get back there to finish that career path. So this is where I went. Yeah.
Are you glad you had the career change?
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't 7 days a week, 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. I mean, basically what's hard with real estate is time management, because you can be with your kids and you're at a soccer game and you get a call for a listing, you pick up the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, so you have to manage your time wisely because it is 24/7, especially in this real estate market. I mean, everybody wants everything immediately.
Yeah.
It's like social media. Okay, if I email somebody telling them, I want information about this property, they want to hear about it within 10 minutes.
Yeah, they don't want to wait around.
Nope. Otherwise, they'll go to the next person.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't write this down, but how do you feel about your competitors? How does that kind of impact the job? Does that make you want to work harder? Or?
I think it's fun. I like competition. I have no problem with that. Hey, if I'm not as good as my game and someone beats me, more power to them.
It's actually something cool to hear.
It's true.
What was
I can't be afraid of them. I mean, they're only as good as their last deal. I mean, a lot of them, let's say the top producers in our company, they do well because they work hard. So if I work as hard as them, I'm equally competitive. Yeah, definitely.
What was your biggest obstacle to get to this point?
To where that's a good question. Biggest obstacle?
What was your biggest obstacle to get to this point?
To where that's a good question. Biggest obstacle? Well, when I first started, I owned a restaurant and I had 2 young children. So I was selling real estate during the day, running a full-time Italian restaurant at night, and raising 2 kids. It was time. I didn't have enough time. Yeah, that was about it.
How old are your kids now?
10 and 16.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of them goes to Penn.
Really?
Yeah, she's a sophomore. Yeah.
How did you deal with failure in the past?
You know what? Failure in the past, I give myself 24 hours to get over it. And that's about it. And then you just move on to the next. You know, you can't look back. You have to be in the moment and look towards the future. I mean, you can't look back and like cry about your failures. I mean, everybody has them. It makes you stronger. It makes you better. And it's a learning experience. Always. You learn something from it. And then the next time you have a different opportunity, you're like, oh, I'm not going to let that happen again. So you build. It's a building blocks. It's good.
Is there anyone that you like specifically that you're glad you met on this journey besides like not the entire office, but like most, like is there like a few specific people who you...
Oh yeah, there's a ton of people. There's a ton of people that I aspire to be. I'm number 2 in the Manhattan Beach office and I'm successful. But I mean, if I look at my brokers that I know in Beverly Hills and they have a $72 million listing, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, this is fun. Or if I go to Malibu and I look at these properties and I look at the list price, there's a ton of people. Number 1 would be my broker right now, Cheryl in Manhattan Beach. She's been a wonderful mentor. She's strong. She's confident. She's had a ton of experience and she's great. But there's other agents that I look up to as well. For sure.
It's like poker, except for instead of using chips, you're using houses.
Yeah. 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 Not only that, I look at the list price. There's a ton of people. Number 1 would be my broker right now, Cheryl in Manhattan Beach. She's been a wonderful mentor. She's strong. She's confident. She's had a ton of experience and she's great. But there's other agents that I look up to as well, for sure.
It's like poker, except for instead of using chips, you're using houses.
Yeah. 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 Not only that, negotiating the deal is poker.
True.
Not even the house. It's not the house, it's the deal.
Okay, go ahead. You want to ask a question now?
Where did you go to college and what did you major in?
Oh, I went nowhere special. I went to Cal State LA. I got a business degree.
Business?
I was going to go to San Diego or Santa Barbara, but I stayed local.
Mm-hmm. How was that experience?
It was boring, and I was glad to get it over with. But I had great professors. I really did. I minored in marketing.
Do you have a specific memory from your job that you can share with us?
What was the most expensive house you broke down?
No, I have a million memories. Every deal is different. I would say, I don't know. They're all unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really are.
Mm-hmm.
It's the personalities, it's the property, it's the time, it's the market, it's the negotiations that go into it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's all the questions.
So I can't be very specific with that one.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a wide...
Oh,
variety.
completely wide range. Yeah.
How is it working at 2 of the, like here in Manhattan Beach? Is that like harder because you're...
No, I'm a brat. I love it. I love it. I don't think there's another agent in here that has both offices.
Which one's
My
your
desk
favorite?
is over there, and Manhattan Beach. Are you kidding me? I mean, I love selling. I live in PV. I love selling PV, but the energy at the other office in Manhattan Beach, the agents are younger, and we have great restaurants, and
The properties
the properties are fun. No, I love the properties in Palos Verdes as well, but it's the energy around it. There's a lot of energy, and I feed off of that. It motivates me. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Go.
I'm Riley. I'm Aaron.
I'm Charles.
And we're all planning on being real estate agents.
What are your thoughts pre-interview?
I think we're all excited to interview our mentor person. What I learned is that you shouldn't just go into a job because of the money. Do it because you want to do that job, because you have a passion for it.
I learned that it takes hard work to get to where you want to be.
And I learned do something that you love. Don't just do something for the money, and have a good time doing it.
How was getting to know and work with your team?
It was easy because we were all basically friends, pretty much.
How was it making the cold call?
I didn't make it, she did.
It wasn't that hard. It seemed scary at first, but it's not.
How did it go trying to schedule the interview?
It was pretty tough because we all had like busy schedules, and we all had to have an open day for it.
How was your experience traveling to the interview?
Not that hard. It was in Malibu.
Kind of like nervous a little bit.
All right.